You.
22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from Pittsburgh. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Ready.
They go play action here on first down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Hawk 70. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Here's Freiermuth again. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up first and goal.
First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. They'll try the right side with Harris. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
Yeah, that's a nice tackle there by the safety, but in truth, he's really playing linebacker because he's lined up so close to the line of scrimmage. He's able to read and react with force and make the play.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to have it here at their own 15.
Let's go. 18 Rattler.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Ready?
Second and 10.
Hey, check that. 18 Cardinal. Warrior 70. Riggs.
In motion right is Davis. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down.
Back.
It looks like they'll move things around here. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
3rd down and 1. Find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chains, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the 1st down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing in the game.
Now a throw here to his running back. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Let's go.
On the inside handoff. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
In motion left is Davis.
'60 Maverick. Go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop the throw. Try to lay one up deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Here's Austin. Down the numbers. There he goes. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. One of the more impressive punt returns you will see. That one from 87 yards away. And the Steelers are on the board here first in the season opener. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here we go.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Cowboy 80. Trap 60. Go street. Roll. Mustang 19.
2nd and 3. Flushed out right. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
Let's go now.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the
19 tight.
first.
19 tight. Hurt. Buffalo 18. Ready?
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air, eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Okay,
the Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first-round turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. He's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready?
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw here. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 63 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Will score. Touchdown, Steelers. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
No,
you're worried. No. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You're trying to make sure they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands. Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Let's go.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Big Lion. Set. Tempo. Set. Let's go.
They'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Steps away. That is incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, smash.
In motion right is Davis.
19 Lion. 18 Pioneer. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Let go.
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. And he will find his big tight end over the middle.
Let's go.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2.
Rig alert.
In motion the tight end.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to throw again. Now he'll dump it it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 12-yard line.
60 Bison.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
In motion left, that's Thornton. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be third and 5.
Ready.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Being chased out left. 1:53 remaining in this first half of play. Fans, a reminder, coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for highlights and analysis and scores from around the NFL here in this opening weekend.
Let's put the coach to work.
That is caught.
Still fighting.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Let's go now.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
There he goes, right side. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
Ready.
They'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Check. Go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Sheds off the tackle.
And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Come on.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Ready.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Throwing straight ahead. There he goes, left side.
Najee Harris. He's to the 10.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Najee Harris.
With career touchdown number 96, he joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list.
And the Steelers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Here we go.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's a diving catch right side. A big play there just before halftime. 64 yards. That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half.
Here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here we go.
Pats at the line, ready to go.
They look up at the scoreboard, facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Bronco switch.
In motion comes the tight end left.
18 rattling.
Now this time he'll look to throw. hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Let's go
Keep
now.
his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Warriors 70. Ready.
Out of the gun now on third down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Hustle, hustle, hustle.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker.
60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Hut, hut.
They'll try and throw for it here. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Let's go.
And the offense moving
Hawk
quickly
70,
to the
Hawk
line.
70. Bronco 80. Ready.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 41 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Flushed out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime
Ready,
trying to
set.
figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that front.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. We don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Unlock line.
Back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Ready.
Back to throw here.
That went behind his man, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Okay,
I guess
ready.
they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Patriots' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it makes the score 21-10. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Go!
They'll set up to throw.
That swung out wide to Harris.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They're going to look to throw. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Ready.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
18 rattlers. 18 rattlers.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this one's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play, but in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And his kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
On the double.
New England with a 1st
19
down as they
tight,
begin the
19
drive.
tight.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
Buffalo 18! Street! Street!
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. They got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go, Street.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
19 Lions. Let's go.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after 70 Lions.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
On play action, they'll throw.
Here's one deep for Pickens.
And that's caught inside the 35. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
George Pickens.
75 yards.
And the Steelers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Ready.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
48 yards rushing for him now to this point.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. Second and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain, or did they take advantage of this spot? They take a big shot downfield.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side.
Come on.
And an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Got his man. It's Thornton.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Right at the 40. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they're going to speed things up here. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Ready, ready.
This offense on third down today, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is third down and 12. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down.
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Touchdown! A great play there. Making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut.
And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
They'll try and throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting...
Taking it right down Broadway. And in for the Steelers touchdown.
Pat Freiermuth.
49 yards. And the Steelers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Let's go now.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one's pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.